Everyone was very excited about their upcoming trip to Kashmir. 5 close friends, Priya, Vinay, Gaurav, Sumit, and Irfan, had been planning this vacation for weeks. They were ready for fun, adventure, and beautiful memories in the snowy hills of Kashmir. But just one day before the trip, Irfan suddenly called the group and said he couldn't come. He sounded weak and said, "Guys, I'm not feeling well. Also, my parents don't want me to go." His friends were surprised and confused. Vinay said, "Are you serious right now?" Priya added, "Come on, Irfan, don't cancel at the last minute." They decided to visit Irfan's house and convince his parents. When they got there, Irfan's mother looked worried. She said, "Irfan's health is not good. Something strange is going on. I feel like there's a bad spirit around him, a jinn." The friends were a bit shocked. They didn't believe in things like jinns or spirits. They thought maybe it was just superstition. Gaurav said gently, "Auntie, don't worry. We'll take care of him. Nothing bad will happen." After some convincing, Irfan's mom agreed, but she warned them, "Be careful. If something feels wrong, don't ignore it." The next morning, all 5 friends left for Kashmir. The journey was full of laughter, music, and snacks. They passed through winding mountain roads, tall pine trees, and peaceful valleys. It felt like a dream. But then, something strange happened. As they were driving, their car suddenly stopped in the middle of a quiet forest road. An old man appeared right in front of them, standing completely still. He had a long beard, deep eyes, and no emotion on his face. He said, "Would you like some Kashmiri chai?" But he had no cup, no kettle, nothing. Vinay got irritated. "Baba, please move, we're getting late." The old man slowly placed his hand on the steering wheel and repeated, "Have the tea." Suddenly, a hot cup of tea appeared in his hand out of nowhere. Everyone was shocked. Irfan, feeling sorry for the man, said, "It's okay, I'll take it." He paid the man and took a sip. The old man gave a creepy smile and disappeared. Yes, just vanished into thin air. The friends were scared, but tried to forget what happened and continued on their way to the hotel. That night, something even stranger happened. Vinay woke up and saw the bathroom light on. He went to check and found Irfan vomiting, but not food or water blood. Terrified, he ran to call for help, but when he returned with hotel staff, Irfan was peacefully sleeping on his bed. The bathroom was clean. No blood. Nothing. Vinay said, "I swear, he was throwing up blood," but no one believed him. The next day, the group went sightseeing. They were walking through a beautiful valley when they saw a wooden sign, "Do not cross this point." The place beyond the sign looked darker and colder. Priya said, "Let's not go there. It feels wrong." But Irfan, acting strangely confident, said, "Come on, don't be scared of a sign." The others hesitated but followed him. As they walked deeper, the air turned heavy. The wind whispered, as if voices were speaking in a strange language. Suddenly, a horrible creature appeared. It had a dark body and glowing red eyes. Its shape wasn't clear, like a shadow. They all screamed and ran back to the hotel in fear. That night, Sumit called Irfan to his room. A few minutes later, the others heard a loud scream. They rushed in and saw something terrifying. Sumit had hanged himself from the ceiling. His eyes were wide open and he was smiling. Then, in a creepy voice, he said, "You're next. No one will leave alive." Suddenly, the hotel doors locked by themselves. The lights flickered, a deep voice echoed through the room. "You're not alone. I am here." Panic filled the room. They tried to open the door, and to their surprise, it suddenly opened on its own. Without looking back, they ran into the night. On the empty road, they met a man wearing white clothes. He looked calm and wise. He introduced himself as a Maulana, a holy man. They told him everything that had happened. He listened carefully and said, "This is not imagination. A jinn is following you. It has chosen one of you, and once it chooses, it doesn't leave easily." He took them to his home, lit incense, and began reading holy verses. As he read, Irfan suddenly screamed in pain. His body shook and his voice changed. His eyes turned completely red. "I'm not Irfan anymore," he growled. "And Priya, you will carry my child." He jumped at Priya and grabbed her. She screamed. The Maulana quickly splashed holy water on Irfan. The jinn inside him howled in pain. "Run!" shouted the Maulana. "Get out now!" Vinay, Priya, and Gaurav ran out of the house. Behind them, the Maulana bravely kept reading verses into Irfan's ear, trying to free him. But the jinn became too strong. It grabbed the Maulana's neck and snapped it. The Maulana died, but his prayers worked. The jinn was forced to leave Irfan's body. Irfan's lifeless body fell to the ground. The next morning, only 3 friends were left: Vinay, Priya, and Gaurav. They quietly drove away from the place, hearts heavy with grief. They had survived, but Irfan and the Maulana had given their lives. The jinn, now without a body, had disappeared, but who knew if it was truly gone? As their car disappeared down the road, a cold wind blew across the valley, and a whisper echoed through the mountains.
"I'll be back."
If you like the video, then please subscribe the channel and press bell icon